I don't actually have a spanner big enough to do these, so I found this old spanner and ground it to fit. The other side you can get away with 32mm. Before I forget, should try that again one, I think. To get out the 3/4 drive. Don't really want to forget to tighten these or we might lose the wheel someday. Now, and I found the right nut for the steering link arm. It's like a 1mm pitch, I think. It's either 1 or 1.5. You can get a 2 as well. Which you can cut an edge with, believe it or not. You can cut metric and imperial without changing gears. I'll have to go to the garage and get some more diesel and we'll be running out again. So we'll be doing some work with the tractor and the forklift. And the Polaris is away getting serviced, so it's not coming back till about another 6 days, I think, before he's going to get it finished. Sorting out a few problems with the suspension as well. Pull it up now. I need to get my flashing light working as well, so I have to go on the road. Let's pull it up. Oh man, that's as tight as I can get it. Try a bigger spanner and see if we get a bit more. Looks about where it was. A bit more leverage. It's pretty tight. These are the mundane jobs you would call them, that have to be done, but take a bit of time. Just turn it off to put the socket in that end. Do is tighten it with a big bar at the other side. One more for good luck. Okay. As tight as it could be. It's not bad. You know, we nudge up the legs on it. We'll get against ourselves. Nope. Not to play. Right. That's pretty good. Right, just to finish making this pin in the lace. Almost got to go yet. Wait a second, we'll go for this. Some more. I'll leave it at that just now. It's quite tight. It's not moving a bit. Right. Get this off here. Not having it. Nope. Let's leave it there for just now. I'll get it. I'll get the tractor outside, I'll get it off easier. Right. A bit of a tidy up. Well, that's the steering I'll put back now. And had a bit of fun with this bush. That one was too loose, that one was too tight, but I've had to draw out the too tight one and then put the too loose one in, but it's not too bad with the grease in. The steering's an awful lot better than it was. A bit of play still, but that's to be expected. No tractor. But the wheels are sitting at a much better angle. But before they were splayed out at the bottom, but they're kind of in at the bottom now. Okay, we're going to have a look at the various parts of the Tricycle front pedestal after this. One is top cover plate, 2 is cranking extension shaft, 3 is bevel gear, 4 is cross shaft, 5 is cross shaft bearing, 6 is cross shaft seal, 7 is seal cover, 8 is drag link, 9 is steering arm, 10 is shims, 11 is upper pintle bearing, 12 is pintle housing, 13 is pintle, 14 is lower pintle bearing, 15 is pintle seal, 16 is pintle housing cover, 17 is axle, 18 is key, 19 is cap screw, 20 is seal retainer, 21 is wheel hub, 22 is mud guard, 23 is cross member, and 24 is the cover plate. We'll have a look at the typical steering gear assembly for adjustable front axles. The Tricycle 1 is the same apart from the drag link's different. The parts are as follows. Number 1 is the cover, number 2 is shims, number 3 is gasket, number 4 is rocker shaft, number 5 is bushing, number 6 is roller, number 7 is bearing race, number 8 is steel balls, number 9 is main nut assembly, number 10 is housing, number 11 is plug, number 12 is seal ring, number 13 is bushing, number 14 is steel balls, number 15 is bearing race, number 16 is worm shaft, number 17 is bushing, number 18 is the steering column, number 19 is gaskets, number 20 is shims, number 21 is oil seal, number 22 is retainer, and number 23 is the steering arm. And we're going to have a look at the sort of more standard axle that you get on the Diesel Major and the Power Major. Super Major slightly different, a few different parts on it. So we'll go through the parts on it. So number 1 is a hubcap, number 2 is a nut, number 3 is a clamp bolt, number 4 is a bearing cone, number 5 is a bearing cup, number 6 is a bearing cup, number 7 is a bearing cone, number 8 is a seal retainer, number 9 is a felt seal, number 10 is a spindle left hand, 11 is a thrust bearing, 12 is the bushing lower, 13 is the axle extension left hand, 14 is the bushing upper. If you are replacing the bushings, the top and bottom are different, and you'll probably have to ream them out to 1.5 inches. 15 is a dust seal, 16 is the steering arm left hand, 17 is the tie rod ends, 18 is bushings, 19 is thrust washers, 20 is bushings, 21 is the pivot pin, 22 is the radius rod, or I would call it an A-frame. 23 is the linkage between the track rod ends. 24 is the end clamps. 25 is the end pins. 26 is the steering arm right hand. 27 is the axle extension right hand. 28 is the spindle right hand. 29 is the pivot pin. 30 is the pivot pin bush. And 31 is the centre member. And now we have a guest narrator, number one's son, Sam.
Exploded view of later production power steering control valve and cylinder assembly. Early model power steering has some differences. The parts are as follows: 1 spring cover, 2 grease retaining pad, 3 grease fitting, 4 outer tube, 5 hose adapters, 6 locating sleeve, 7 manual ball pin, 8A cup retainer, 8B manual ball pin, 9 power ball pin cup, 10 bevel washer, 11 end cover, 12 lock ring, 17 seals, 19A set screw, 19B pin not fitted on early model, 20 manual ball pin cup, 21 backup washer, 22 power ball pin cup, 23 spacer, 24 power ball pin, 25 locating collar, 26 operating sleeve, 27 washer, 28 self-locking nut, 29 inner tube, 30 collar, 31 spacer, 32 reaction ring, 33 O-ring, 34 dowel pin, 35A bearing assembly, 35B bearing retainer not fitted on early model, 37 gland seal spacer, 38 gland seal, 39 Velmoid washer, 40 reaction spring, 41 washer, 42 O-ring, 43 O-ring, 43A O-ring, 44 valve body and spool, 45 O-ring, 46 relief valve spring, 47 relief valve plug, 48 relief valve spring, 49 snap ring, 50 end plug, 51 snap ring, 52 washer, 53 scraper, 54 washer, 55 piston ring, 56 piston, 57 piston rod, 58 rubber cover, 59 abutment cap, 60 anchor ball, 61 shim, 62 abutment spacer, and finally 63 abutment bracket.